It is memory wanted, and then love for Sierra Leone. They don't tell it like it was. So we must, so our children never live it. They chop the hands of babies before they learn to crawl. Pull unborn lives from their mothers, let blood answer the call. They burned us in our cars and houses, locked the doors, watched flames rise, called us collaborators with no justice, killed us openly before our eyes. Stray bullets, intentional bullets, that was the rhythm of the day. Death didn't whisper, didn't warn us, it came and chose to stay. Never again. We cry for peace, say hybrid peace. Just want you to remember where we came from. Never again. Though the wounds remain, Sierra Leone say never again. Our pain, our stories echo through the land. Sierra Leone say never again. Children learn fear before laughter, silence before how to play. Mothers bury sons with empty prayers, fathers just faded away. We forgave when the world was watching, chose peace instead of revenge. But forgiveness without justice leaves old wounds unavenged. They told us time would heal the land, that scars would simply close. But pain ignored does not disappear, it grows where silence grows. Never again. We cry for peace, say hybrid beats. Just want you to remember where we came from. Never again. Though the wounds remain, Sierra Leone say never again. Our pain, our stories still calling our name. Sierra Leone say never again. Even now we see the signs again, when leaders silence pain, when power replaces justice, when people labeled enemies without process, when fear becomes policy, when hunger meets lies. That's how ugly scenes are reborn. History doesn't knock politely, it breaks the door. Never again. We won't forget, too much blood paid the price of peace. Never again. Protect this land, truth and justice must never sleep out. Our pain, our stories, this song is a scar. Sierra Leone say never again. Sierra Leone say never. Sierra Leone say never again. Never mistake silence for healing. Never again. This song is not hate, it is memory wanted, and then love for Sierra Leone. They don't tell it like it was. So we must, so our children never live it. They chop the hands of babies before they learn to crawl. Pull unborn lives from their mothers, let blood answer the call. They burned us in our cars and houses, locked the doors, watched flames rise. Called us collaborators with no justice, killed us openly before our eyes. Stray bullets, intentional bullets, that was the rhythm of the day. Death didn't whisper, didn't warn us, it came and chose to stay. Never again. We cry for peace, say happy peace. Just want you to remember where we came from. Never again. Though the wounds remain, Sierra Leone say never again. Our pain, our stories echo through the land. Sierra Leone say never again. Children learn fear before laughter, silence before how to play. Mothers bury sons with empty prayers, fathers just faded away. We forgave when the world was watching, chose peace instead of revenge. But forgiveness without justice leaves old wounds unavenged. They told us time would heal the land, that scars would simply close. But pain ignored does not disappear, it grows where silence grows. Never again. We cry for peace, say happy peace. Just want you to remember where we came from. Never again. Though the wounds remain, Sierra Leone say never again. Our pain, our stories still calling our name. Sierra Leone say never again. Even now we see the signs again, when leaders silence pain, when power replaces justice, when people labeled enemies without process, when fear becomes policy, when hunger meets lies. That's how ugly scenes are reborn. History doesn't knock politely, it breaks the door. Never again. We won't forget, too much blood paid the price of peace. Never again. Protect this land, truth and justice must never sleep out. Our pain, our stories, this song is a scar. Sierra Leone say never again. Sierra Leone say never. Sierra Leone say never again.
Alright, good morning, and welcome to the program where we call Colliers Rights on. We are on YouTube and on Facebook, so we can discuss issue them with the front page of the different newspaper that the Polna do for the morning. And after we can all look at the paper them, we can bring people them inside where they can help we follow we talk on the different issues them. Hope say you get a very good night, and hope say you actually, well, for you we want for go sleep now. You get a very good day, and please just hold on for a while with we. We go let you just know for make you go and rest. But in the meantime, we want for look quick one into Alright, sorry about that. Sorry, and upsay we don't return back na the screen. Upsay we actually don't return back na the screen. And please tell me if they get me now. Thank you very much, Mr. Producer. So hey, God, knows you. Anyway, very much sorry. Very much sorry. Very much sorry for that. Hope say everything though okay now. Thank you very much, Mr. Producer. Very smart, very agile. Okay. We'll continue with the rest of the paper this morning. Quickly, I will just see quickly to continue with the rest. Okay, we continue with the rest of the paper them this morning, and of course we go back to the last pick inside the program this morning. We guess them actually done the ready for we start the program, and the Roll Call Express newspaper say why a soldier killing fellow soldiers. President Bill commends CRSG for skills transfer. And the next paper inside the program, now the Concord Times newspaper, fuel price is 28.50 amidst high cost of living. And you as well get CRSG unveils ESG report and education initiative to transfer vocational training landscape. The next one, now the Women's Voice newspaper sends Sierra Leone conduct SGBV training in 10 universities, and you as well get Attorney General clarifies need for new constitution, and MOPED and AFRITA Afritac West 2 concludes technical assistance. The next paper inside the program this morning are the Daybreak newspaper. As Honorable Abdul Kagbo warns of grave consequence, democracy under siege, as hoarding takes over Freetown, fuel price increased. And the next one we'll get inside the program. Now, the Both Times newspaper, Chief Minister refutes claims of job lobbying in 2015. Fisheries Ministry closed fishing season for artisanal sector. NPAA arrest 11 for illegal charcoal burning and deforestation. The next one inside the program, now the Salone Times newspaper say Fisheries Ministry records 163 million leones revenue generation in 2025. And we go to the next paper inside the program. The AZ newspaper say Minister of Healthcare farms commitment to improve healthcare delivery. And Sierra Leone and China signed development agreement. The next one inside the program, now the Africa 24, Mashimbi Government Hospital runs short of medicine. Who sets the agenda? Conventional journalists or bloggers? We go to the next one. We now the Independent Observer newspaper say AG attributes call for new constitution to LEONE Accord and TRC report. Mr. President, can we talk? Parts 323. During argument, man stabbed to death in Gondoma, Moyamba. And the other one we'll get inside the program. Now, the New Age newspaper, we see $100 dispute land former presidential guard in High Court, and massive corruption exposed at the Sierra Leone embassy in Nigeria. The next one inside the program this morning, now the Global Times newspaper, Auditor General appointed on ICGFM board, and John Benjamin says SLPP is not for sale. The next one inside the program, now the AYV news, we say the SLPP is not for sale. John Oponjo Benjamin wants party aspirant 2028 flag bearers, and let's pick up and protect our democracy. APC Honorable AKK signals amid Constitutional Amendments Act 2025. AYV Junior Navo receives Global Leadership Award. And the next one, okay, now all the people in this inside the program this morning, of course, we'll take short break and bring we guests them inside, make we can get the conversation going. This night program, we na Colores right on we are na YouTube and on Facebook. We'll come back. Cheers.
We dance for peace, even while bleeding. Never mistake silence for healing. Never again. This song is not hate, it is memory wanted. And then love for Sierra Leone. They don't tell it like it was. So we must. So I
Alright, never again our pain, our stories as it's a hybrid beat. Okay, so we go with the plan for release other one day. I dey wonder, one day I play music for somebody in bad day na yeah, and the music will play somebody say, oh, this thing they irritates me, this kind of my brother and sister. If I choose AI for do certain things them for make the mind and soul them dey together. If you know how for listener, go no more phone, eh? But for begin say, this you go make her the begin feel say, bruh, what happen? About that on waiting. The whole day they go round and round and round and round. So low they move as trend they go, eh? So low just take her easy. Anyway, we don't get one of who guests who don't join me inside the program this morning. But before I bring them up now the screen, SL, if you dey get me, please turn your phone landscape. The program now, yes, right, perfect. That one don't sweet bad one. Okay, family member, they can bring up with first guest who don't get inside the program this morning for make we come, get the conversation going. Yes. So behave. No begin that kind of thing there. If not beginner can't think that at all. Okay, so we'll go straight and bring we guest who get inside the program this morning. And like I said, I will get this morning inside the program in name na SL Media One. Yeah, as soon as I can see I'm with inside the program now. For make we can see how best we can able for discuss the different issue them. Yes, SL Media One. Good morning, and welcome to the program. Happy New Year.
Good morning, Sengbe Pierre. Good morning to comrades of the All People's Congress Party, more especially fellow Sierra Leoneans with the in and out of the country. One for greeting well, and one for wishing a happy new year, because since the inception of 2026, now the first time again, at the camp, now yet another edition of Congress program. Good morning.
And this time around, you can differently. You look completely different.
I know.
All right, so let's start quick one. Since now the first thing this way they get this kind of discussion, how 2025 been like if you put the year into perspective?
Well, of course, 2025, if I look at in the political aspect, I want to see and say for Sierra Leoneans, now a challenging year because, when you look at the cost of living, look at commodities, how they in a market, how prices don't they go skyrocketly. It's very, very challenging for Sierra Leoneans. The cost of living, the burden is very too much, very enormous for citizens. So it was so much challenging. But say at the end of the year, a president can give a speech, which some of us can look at and say, the writers them can always deceive the people by giving sugar-coated vibes, sending amazing messages, and then speeches there. But we want to see invisibility. We look forward for see invisibility, how it will reflect well to the citizens of Sierra Leone. But 2025, politically, it was a challenging year. Just that we tell God thank you, unable to envisage for see any other big disaster in the Republic of Sierra Leone. We want to tell God thank you for that. But it was a political challenging year for the citizens of Sierra Leone.
All right, family member, and that's not SL Media One. We just get the tip of the iceberg. We're not going inside the program. It's better one. But family member, I feel disappointed at myself. That tell on this. I feel disappointed at myself. Last night. Because I don't know waiting, but I actually visit Mada Bio and Fatima Bio. So I feel disappointed at myself because when I go there, I actually, I be scared at first, say something will actually happen. But then the kind of smiling face what I see from Fatima Bio and the kind of reception we actually get, the kind of discussion we get, I say, okay, this one in face look different from how it can behave at times. But that's not dream anyway, not dream, not reality. Yeah, a dream. A dream. I just that's not dream market. Okay, so let me go quick one inside the program again. Back to the program, SL Media One. The year don't begin, and we get a lot of issues them we don't come up. La allow you for take whose one you consider for be the biggest issue for you, the most trending and the most serious issue with a very close to the mind of Sierra Unions.
Go again, say again.
Amongst all the things that we don't happen inside the country from where the year begin, who's one but the issue the way you feel say very much important to you?
Well, the issues then plenty, very enormous. That one of the issue now as a result of the audit report, a very important issue. We come out this 2026. We look back to the funds, finances, and copper where government don't use and where we remain. When you look at the Auditor General in reports, naturally very appalling. And when you look at the livelihood of citizens and look at the economy, very, very appalling. So now one issue I take very serious as a citizen and member of the main opposition, All People's Congress Party, that I think if it be one instrument or if it be one source where citizens for pay key attention to, for see to it how we couple the government, they spend them on issues na the Republic of Sierra Leone. When you look at the funds them, where state institutions them misuse, it's very, very challenging. So now one key issue I pay attention to. Two, now as a result of the political atmosphere in which the president be promised that he will open the political space, that all political actors will get the opportunity for work within the ambit of the law and within the confines of democracy. I not see the visibility of that. So these are two key concerns we me get and we they always ring in my mind. But that notwithstanding, I want to make them very clear say as opposition, we don't take note of them things there and we go continue for do the needful, for challenge and provide recommendations on how we go able settle them things there, on how we go able give solutions to them things there that the citizens of Sierra Leone will live happily and then will enjoy democratic processes in the Republic of Sierra Leone. Thank you.
All right. Let me look at, the issues them we already don't to line. By the way, we expect to get another guest inside the program. We didn't say it didn't on top bike, but they will join with just now. Okay, not a problem. So let me look at this trending amendments, inside with constitution, where they go on now as we they talk so. What thing that you take on that? Because I see on our all a press conference yesterday with the members of parliament, the regular press conference, and they address some of them things there. So you can take me through that one day quickly if you don't mind.
Sengbe Pierre, I think for display sincerity, honesty, and for display quality leadership to the people of Sierra Leone, we na them, na the owners of the All People's Congress Party, and na them be give the responsibility yesterday to we honorable members of parliament them for go to the House of Parliament, for go represent them. The House of Parliament, under our own leadership, through the leadership of Honorable Abdul Kagbo, the necessary say for every month the party through the leadership na parliament for they get a press conference so that then for they give update on how things them they happen inside governance. Because when you look at the constitution of Sierra Leone, if we are in opposition, the leader for opposition or either minority then don't put them, now in get the sole responsibility for deal with affairs of governance on behalf of the political party where it represents when are the main opposition, All People's Congress Party. There are lots of things yesterday where the press conference cover na party office. One, the issue of the constitutional amendment where the SLPP government they try for do that they not go within the laws, the ambit, we give them the sole mandate for make they amend the constitution and make them very inclusive that all political parties, state actors them forget the opportunity for participate very well in the, amending that constitution. Another one is about the census. We all know the role of census. Census na a foundation for make we get a conducive, credible, independent, and fear-free elections na the Republic of Sierra Leone as na one organ where they start with the electoral process after they don't do the cartographic and enumeration process that for count citizens and houses of Sierra Leone. With agreement of the government of Sierra Leone after them be don't establish correspondence with the All People's Congress Party that we for participate as by law of the Act of Statistics Sierra Leone, the Public Election Act, the Constitution of Sierra Leone, that the opposition, All People's Congress Party and other party, when are registered political parties with the PPRC for participating in this process, for see a transparent and credible process. Sengbe Pierre, I want to make it very clearly say yesterday will be making very visible that the government of the SLPP and Julius Maada Bio not go within them processes there. That then they do things them unbeknown to the main opposition, All People's Congress Party. An example, now as a result of the cartographic process where they go on now inside the country. For example, inside districts them, where we they look at Western area rural districts, until now, we get over 1,000 villages them. We not see one enumerator within them villages then they. Where then they talk of cartographic process and then people there for do the work for establish the enumeration areas them where then get for do the counting process of the census. And another one as a result that one the way they do on a district like Bombali, where the SLPP can always consider say now the stronghold of the APC. What thing they do? Then they count at a number where them prefer for count. For example, at household, you for count each household. If not 30 people, if not 50 people, then a household. What I mean by household, people the way they eat now one pot. You go shock and surprise where you say only they count no more than 10 people at household. And imagine say those places are rural area in which, for example, we can get one man, we will get, for example, 3 wives. If they get me, check if the 3 wives born picking them. You don't go say they count 10. You don't disenfranchise them from the right. So, Sengbe Pierre, the parliamentary team, we leadership, we active leadership in our parliament address all of the issues there. And that's why we don't make them very clearly say on the 31st of January 2026, the APC political party through the secretariat of the party under the instruction of the acting national chairman and CEO, when Ambassador Dr. Alhaji Usman Fode Hassane, and with the directives of the national officials through the office of the national organizing secretary, when Comrade CS Kama, they call on all APCians at home and the diaspora, the 16 political districts there, now the Republic of Sierra Leone, we ward, we constituency, we region, we district, we national executive, we grassroots, we supporters, the press, even people who are not members of the APC party, for join we na Atuga Mini Stadium. For me, we go address the issues there ahead of the 2028 elections. Because, Sengbe Pierre, make no mistake, these are part of the challenges we'll be faced as opposition ahead of the
So before you
2023
continue,
elections.
say
That
who's
we will not be able to camp.
who's temo una want let people in Comonado?
The 31st of January 2026, 1 o'clock p.m. na Atuga Mini Stadium. It is called Mammoth Meeting. Wetin this mean? We dey call on all Sierra Leoneans, both in the
It will actually be
APC
this
and
Saturday
out
when they
of the
come.
APC.
Yeah.
This coming Saturday, both in and out of the APC, so that the leadership of the party, they go address the issues there, when are issues of grave concern, where the government of Julius Maada Bio and the SLPP, no they deal with the constitution of the republic, no they deal with within the confine and ambit of democracy, as opposition and an opposition we believe in the people, we always there for defend the rights of the people, we always there for uphold and protect the constitution of Sierra Leone. We dey go address the issues. There are so many concerns in the na Atuga Mini Stadium. So I want to seize this opportunity before moving forward for encourage all APCians in and out of Salone for attend this mammoth meeting where the APC leadership they call na Atuga Mini Stadium on the 31st for go address issues of contemporary politics, issues of the APC party, and issues of the lower level elections where they comment on the 7th of February 2026 across chiefdom wards, districts, and communities them na the Republic of Sierra Leone. So
Una
Sengbe
actually
Pierre,
don't get police clearance for that. Una don't confirm. They don't confirm una date.
well, it is clear that make am very clear, very sacrosanct that the APC na a law-abiding political party we believe within the laws of Sierra Leone. Before we dey come out under the publicity ring for make this very clear and visible, we ensure that we get the press release from the police where they accept we application for make we hold this big meeting at Atuga Mini Stadium. So as I dey talk to you, we get a press release where they now we get approval from the police where we attach with a press release where we send across to we membership, supporters, and citizens of Sierra Leone that the police don't give clearance. And we want to encourage the police that day they forgive a coverage for make them protect lives and make them protect lives and properties as usual where they don't do them. That we get forget with citizens and therefore they under their own coverage for protect them as how by law the mandate, roles, and responsibility. So there is agreement with the Sierra Leone police, and they don't tell you the terms and conditions, and we don't tell them we own procedures and the purpose, content, and intent of the meeting of the whole Atuga Mini Stadium.
Okay. All right. So that's a good one for let we know that one day. You know, in case we don't miss that kind of important information day. This Saturday, they say then they meet na Atuga Mini Stadium. You know, then they go actually discuss a lot of things them way they happen. You know, you begin to talk about the census just now, and you talk about how they not agree for count all man. That one then at the west and north normally they happen on all side of the country.
Well, according to we monitors them because as I put on earlier, before the whole process, we get a census committee where they were led by Leonard Balugu Kuruma, former Minister of Transport and Aviation. Yeah, where we don't establish with teams them across the 16 political districts of Salone, where now monitors them, where they monitor the process on how the census officers them they do the cartographic process. One will make them very clearly say then challenges there not only inside the north and northwest it they happen. To extent even the enumerator officers they will then send for do the cartographic process, as they make them very clearly say the number where they send at the southeast, not compared to the number we come at the northwest. So it tell you about key challenges, yeah, and even according to the recent updates, the enumeration areas them where they don't pull na the southeast, they above the northwest and even western area. That you not go compare the mileage, you not go compare the population within western area to all other areas they like Ujong. As I they tell you now, even the process where they can do on the cartographic process, Pujon, the number of EAs the way they put there, even more than Cambia district, in which when they talk of one area in Cambia, like when they talk of Tonko Madina alone, is more than the whole Pujon district. Not talking of Pujon district as a district or as a whole. So, Sengbe, the challenges are very enormous, very, very enormous. That's why, as a political party, we don't make them very clear for go address the issues there, because before now, the people of Sierra Leone know say the APC will work through the leadership, we get structures, and we don't discuss that. The leadership don't discuss at NAC level, we don't discuss them at national level, we don't discuss them at district, regional, consensus, world level. Now, we want to talk to the owners of the APC party. Who are these owners? The grassroots, the lay people. That man where they sell in the market are the owners of the APC. Make themselves go know waiting and waiting they happen at the APC, things the way they happen at the APC, so that then we will go cascade down at their homes them. Because the APC, make no mistake, we are 100% prepared, ready and set for take governance lawfully, constitutionally, na the Republic of Sierra Leone. That we go can't kick the injustice, we go can't kick undemocratic procedures na the Republic of Sierra Leone. We go can't kick the butchering of the 1991 Constitution. That's why we don't prepare ourselves, we don't set ourselves lawfully within the ambit of the laws, within with democratic credentials them for take government inside the Republic of Sierra Leone. So one for use this medium, encourage the viewers them under this KOL program, that una cascade and serve as ambassadors, talk to your neighbor, that the APC they get big meeting. And Sengbe PMA make them very clear. Inside this meeting, all flag bearer aspirants, now the APC party, the one they will intend for come up for flag bearership position, we expect them for Didi. And one for encourage them say, part of we rules that we get we prescribed color, when are the red and white, now in our prescribed color. So in this regard, make them put on the red and white, now the APC color than they. We know we encourage them, we plead to them that make them not put flag bearer t-shirts them. Because this now process we can disturb. Yeah, now there we go get some basic chamont. So one will encourage them as leadership under the publicity wing of the party that made them put on red and white t-shirts. That's the prescribed color of the APC. So maybe we want discourage that tension, that where a flag bearer go, they go raise tension, we go count commotion. At the leadership of the party, don't create a level playing field for everybody, for get the opportunity for feel belong as APCian for commot. That's why the party don't establish, we roots them ahead of the elections, where they go around on social media and other major platforms them. And of course, we don't give them copies as a party. They know the flag bearer aspirants them, or know the rules on this program and that of the rules for make them come on. So that will not disturb the peace of this nation. As usual, we don't they do. You not disturb the peace of others. We are comrades. We always they live in solidarity. We they live in oneness. We they live in peace. And at this peace, one for can redeem this nation and redeem the people of Sierra Leone from this abject poverty and bondage where then they under the misrule of the SLPP Julius Maada Bio administration.
All right,
Thank you.
Continue for the way we inside the program. My name is SL Media One, with the way we the show. SL Media One, let's talk about another burning issue, very close to the people at heart. This one, according to plenty people, them once this one thing gets affected, every other thing as well they become affected. We actually get to do with the fear inside the country. You know, waiting you take on this increment. Interestingly, I just don't say Edmond Abu don't join away. But what do you take on this one, the failed increments at the country right now? Because what we notice here is that now the fact say, you know, the price safe then the light away. I see a post from Mike Brewer we say they failed, they just add 1 Leone. You know, where 28, but from what we see, like people be the band 25, so not even 1 Leone, but now something like 3 Leone, some cents they actually add. So what do you take on this particular increment?
Well, Sengbe Pierre, just as I say, this now another economic burden for the citizens of Sierra Leone. Yeah, And one thing where we always don't envisage as citizens are that the government and PRA, when a petroleum regulatory commission, they always don't they increase price within going through the due processes by alerting citizen, say from so time or so date, we get for do increment of fuel so that people go get alert, prepare say increment of fuel they go. Because when fuel they increase, so when they increase the price, so it affects the market, it affects business people, it affects the ordinary man. But if you don't update them, you don't alert them, I think it will be an easy burden for them. The one way we don't buy the consumer them, where we don't buy the business people them, then go able to maximize on how then they do their sales, and so that then go able to realize their money for pull them out. They're not go through challenges for go buy for another time. But let me make this very clear, Sengbe Pierre, that these are part of the challenges where we don't speak out as opposition, that the fuel at a cost where we left at the Republic of Sierra Leone, the time where we be there as a government, we ensure that we manage the fuel, because we know say the fuel, when it go up, you put the 1 million na economic burden. But the government of SLPP not able to manage this thing. For example, we manage fuel inside 3 years at 3,500, which now they call 350 loans in the new loans. We manage them. Where IMF be the pile pressure on the hands by Koma government. We manage them. We tell them, say, no. We cannot increase, because at the end of the day, this will serve as economic burden to the citizens of Sierra Leone. What we do, we give subsidies to it. We manage them. People be they live in a peaceful way. But look at that cost when the SLP government in take governance 2018, we see the rocket increment on fuel. Where not they go within due process. They're not even the manager. They are not procedures. So this is very, very challenging for the citizens of Sierra Leone. And thank God we want to commend Edmond Abu Alpha. We don't stand firm. We don't they make them very clear, explicit to the people and the government that the fuel cost, and for able to manage them, and it do in research, we foresee the cost of how they buy by barrel, how they for can sell them as a government. So as an opposition, as citizen of Sierra Leone, Sengbe Pierre, we found at it, and we make them clear yesterday in our press conference, now the APC National Party headquarters, that some of the irregularities there, we will continue for challenge them within the confines of the laws and 1991 Constitution of the Republic of Sierra Leone. But it is unacceptable, and we will continue for challenge the issues there. Thank you.
Let's continue for the way to inside the program in SL Media One. At this point, Edmond Abu, if you can turn your phone landscape, it go full up the screen, it will help. It will help a lot, yes. It will full up the screen if the phone go landscape. As Edmond they try for do that and they quickly, it still not go yet. As they try for do that and they quickly, just want to tell you still watch the program. We now Colores right on we are on YouTube and on Facebook, and of course we get Edmond Abu. We don't join we get SL Media One. We deal with me at the program this morning, and we still they expect one more person, but if you come, alright, if you not come, because we're almost done. Edmond, if you not go, no worry, no it's the time, just no worry about that. We can still go on. We just want to normally full up the screen and look nice. But still, let me just bring them up quickly. Edmond Abu, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Riyadh. Thank you very much, my brother.
You look quiet this morning. What happened?
Well, I'm not quiet. I get so many programs, so many media programs, program to program. So I look a little exhausted from yesterday
tired
to now, and I get more interviews. So
okay, we're not
just
keep you long at all. We just want for
no. I like it long, Seth. I get time. I get media the way I get time, and we had now one. You understand? SLBC and another. So that's the media they want to give time.
Okay.
Because people need to take the thing away, the borders on the people. I hear media one, my brother, they talk about the APC. Look, let me tell you something. The APC never serious for the plight of the people. As a matter of fact, the opposition not serious. I'd imagine for once, the media want to talk so. We get an opposition where they say, will they walk out? If they increase mobile tariff, will they walk out? President Bio, if you not put this fair price on, the media want to talk and say, we left her at 6 millions, but no. Now I see, look like I think yesterday now they see people like Balogun for after the election for a long time. Wait till they see them panati where they benefit the party. See where they trust them political party interest. No care. And that's not opposition. Not to show you the kind of power. That's Shokuna again. By now, we all the for able for Eped Bunabu and hold President Bio in government on the fire and tell us say you have failed. What do you want when they take that finance act bid if the APC party be work out? They don't accuse themselves. They never did. So all these people they talk so, including me, brother with the other, well, I know they blame them. Now lip service. Now when I see them mobile try you the answer for 50. You don't see APC talk. You ever see the coffee? But we come back constitutional review, can watch them, the one brokers. We come back tripartite all over the place. That is recklessness. And they put up and where are they begin to connect? So they make and also so many APC people they take this. Let we all the recklessness of this president be a failed government to account. We need for all to account. Tell like when me the one they talk so that's what make fear. I like the way you talk am. What is wrong for like consistently do this for like 1 week? President Bio, now so we do if I want kind of power. Now so they do, now so they do. I mean, they have a political parties called Bulls Ekinde, but the opposition is not doing it. You get media houses in Edwam. Today I challenge one media, I said they went and put the price of tariff, data tariff. I said, una no ever host me. In fact, una even support the mobile companies. Then una the today una they make like say, oh, now una all see them. They put fear. Oh, look, I don't go jail. Don't forget about the jail. Me activists in jail now 4 and 5. I lost money. I auction my house, auction my land, for fed for people them. I end up for going to jail. Me not to I don't need fame. I don't need fortune. I be the expect backup for even me own brother Dunguya. When I the Secretary General for the APC, I be the expect say them for come and see how they go. Nobody knock off. But can't talk about tripartite. Can't see. Can't talk about electoral justice. Can't see. Now that I mean Granny, I see say Nike call for carry. For carry your position, this is the way APC. So let's come to the issue. Number one, President Bio, that meeting way old. Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
That meeting way old, where President Bio old. I talk him, or I post him, I even tag we had. I said that meeting was a crime scene. Oh, Edmond, you don't talk about, you don't get respect for the president. I have no regret. I have no apology. And I saw it's so disappointed that Fanta Madi they sit down. We go talking about parliament. A commode, they talk now say, oh, we no increase. I you know go increase. I read my brother. You know, someone from them, I know they blame them, they buy fear. Now cheat they deal with. So I know they understand. I know they blame some of them. Some man, even the reality self, it don't lost touch. Here is the context. Simple Pierre. Bible. Now look at what the man and do. Demand them before 2024. You get 3 new players. You get Eco Energy.
All right. Edmond don't jump out quickly. You don't jump out quick. Okay, don't come back. Okay, Edmond, go ahead.
They make the profit where they make. Almost be the profit where they make before the new player they come. Now one Pierre. Now one Leos then the dealer they make. Almost be the tanker drivers. Waiting to be the profit margin at 750 Leos. Cost me on this. Now when the new player then come, because now so NPL Leon could be they do. They be the trick. Now make one find out say Almami the all left MP, Almami na Makini, they move go to Minata. Because it's huge. Okay. Almost they buy 90 Leos, 20 Leos. Almost they sell 20. The last time I checked, as of day yesterday, they sell 22. You government, if you get a responsible government, wait to try the people. Now they can begin keep fast. Not so you all for even talk say, okay, you know what? They can institute excise duty. Una profit by the tuboku. No can allow si dollar talk. No too slow do so. Una can halfway, low can halfway. But the man and price formula and 29, 27. Then the marketer they sell 20. So between the marketer and the God, would that be the sorry for the people then? Like the oil marketer. Irony. Shameful. Pierre is a disgrace. Wait here. Say, Pierre, listen, watch this bar. Government in your price, it is 27.
Mm-hmm.
Then the market price is 25. Is that the normal? Now, the PIA one blackmail the oil marketers. The thing when government they understand that they vote for oil marketer. They're not going to vote for Aminata. MP is MP. Leoko will always be Leoko. Government in you as a government. What if you don't do? If you don't build that price, not to you as all you don't. What tell you last year they go all meeting. Una ask me now you had when they go pay journalists the Edmo they misinform the public. Una remember? Not to they go all meeting at chief minister office. Nobody know for 27. They be facing a be Edmo. What did they do? Now they don't begin see now. So if you begin tell the people they say now 1,000, 1 leos, 1 set, that is preposterous. That is unbelievable. That is dishonest. Inside you price the formula, the excise duty that be almost that be 2 leos, 8 cents. Now you don't add 5 leos to the excise duty. They will let the oil excise and put in price. So that they again sing a dance on about say in a go, anybody will not sell at 20, will not sell below. What will be they expect? You make the money they sell 25. You make your 20. You think say that wait. You think say the people that go sorry for we pass you in a government, you not government, you not sorry for we. Now all marketers go sorry for we. Honestly, I don't understand this government. You sabi? I don't understand, eh? You make your own, then you forget say your own price at 27. Why you make your own 27? And the money they make profit. So now coming to the issue of the pricing formula. Once I look at the formula, you know that formula they when I go they follow me Facebook, I go scatter that formula and I make a throw challenge to Minister of Finance. Anybody will believe himself intellectually, they can challenge me on the formula. Let's say the two formula they from March 2025 to this new one they don't release yesterday. Lord deconstruct them point by point, not to cost, not to effect. They will point where to make the price go because number one. Fuel price no go down at the world market. In fact, as a matter of fact, say maybe fuel price can go down at the world market. Ghana, they just tell me say fuel price. My mama meter at 14, it don't make almost 10 cedis. Number two, exchange rate is relatively constant. So what did they drive? These are the two drivers of the fuel price.
So if not to exchange rates, if not to world market, that it means say the government now they make beaucoup profits on this one, then they sorry for the people.
Not only say the government don't add pine tax, la put on that way there for 1 to 4. I don't tell you say the excise duty, the one for the component there. And one of
we
the
don't go 5 now, they don't add 5.
Yes, look at it. Then just ask, just what item 21. I know what they take them by tomorrow, they go live. Item 21, now the pricing formula. It is the excise duty. Now, what the media want me to talk is true. You know, I've been in this sector for long. I don't work, not to just activists, I don't be consultant. I don't work. Now who set the formula in 2005? When President Nkrumah, when I put pressure upon and say, President Nkrumah go take one money. Where MF loan? Part of the loan and put on they as conditions. Say number one, President Nkrumah, you for institute excise duty because you get so many leakages. Then number two, you for institute the single treasury account. Me activity, I don't do it dispassionately without fear or favor. Now, President Nkrumah go take 2 money. He go take the first tranche, second tranche. Wake up at the third tranche. He not ready for institute that measure. They then condition with them put. Then they say no. Now they lead to the austerity.
Okay, now, Edmond, quickly.
They begin put pressure.
Only quick one.
They cannot land on this. Land on this.
Yeah.
Now they begin put pressure. Okay. Now put pressure. Now tell President Nkrumah say if you mistake, would they put 1 million man match? Honestly, former President Nkrumah, and I always appreciate him. You know, ever. He said, Edmond, I need to put this price up. Because if I do and so for now, and election they come, this go happen. But in this dispensation, they don't know that kind of condition, they don't know that kind of pressure they do. So why you for the formula? And when you look at the formula, when I look at the first row, look at the price of Jet A1 kerosene. Jet A1 kerosene is about $700 and something per metric ton. Petrol and diesel is about 600. So meaning, and this Jet A1 kerosene, I fly that they use. But look at the bottom. Look at the bottom of that formula. The last part at the retail price. You know, most for kerosene, 26. Petrol, diesel, 28. So they tell me, say, Pierre, they tell me now, say, red per mine. If for cheap Basanke and Malanko. How is that possible? No, this are the talker for me, Antina, na Kamalole understand. Red per mine. And Masanke and Malanko. Everybody knows red per mine are the most expensive per mine. But when you look at the price of formula, so that is ridiculous force. Now I make Pierre no get mind team up Edmond about it discuss this thing because they know say they can't defend it. They said they get the journalists where they go sit down, put them in a room, and then go explain and laugh. So it's unfortunate, and they expect the opposition say they vote NCC, now make they put fire upon the opposition. Say this for carry business when they pay for left. Let them continue. Let them take the thing away they bother people. Let them take us serious. Not of those who can talk about I call them their own waiting. Let we take us serious. And you when they listen to me, the bike man them, the keke, the okada. As at the time we fight, we put to sweat, with blood, with tears, for let fuel candle. Say Pierre, Minister of Transport, do not put the price on for transport from Freetown to Makeni, both to Kenema, Freetown to Boro to be 120, supposed to be 110. SLPT not do the work. Minister of Transport. If I Minister of Transport, and the president, let's pull around that. Let's go on a Minister of Works because they're interested in. Let come on that because they don't care. From where they put ferry, that sea coach ferry where they go Lunge, where feel be the 30 lions. Now they go 40 lions. Where can't 25? Nobody no church. Mobile tariff. We had another interview me. When the fuel price came down, the Minister of Communication I put Kayana Imot. He no ever talk. But when the price go down, she was all over the place. They defend them. Not to focus it down there. If not recklessness, I go call this kind of government. Now government we sensitive. The thing they can't do. Which one are they lose for just now? What put pressure? If you work a fine boss for that put on, pastor put pressure. People will begin fighting at the boss. Work a fine. Now they put a 10 years to 18 years. But now me una they do. Now Edmond Abu una they do. Now una self una they do. So what did they tell you? Mobile company, una put to the tariff, una put them by right. The weekly tariff, that data tariff for that, if I'm gonna we had, they don't push them from 60 lions to 100 lions. And they expect the opposition for workers of parliament take very strong opposition. Like when they want to scatter themselves all over the place. They will talk them all over the place. Okay, yeah, that's the formula. That's the formula. That's good. Now, then they expect you journalists. You for talk about this like almost every other day for tell President Bill, say you have failed on this. The PRA don't lost it. The Minister of Finance don't lost it. In fact, for them, they take the tax money they collect is much more important than the plight, the livelihood, the living cost, the burning issue of the people. Yes, my brother.
Right. So I'll be just one for because of the time. I'll be just one for big that we get time with you again another day. Because you come
yeah, I see they flash the formula.
Yeah, I actually get them, but I don't know how they really count some kind of noise where I don't understand.
Okay.
That I make a pull
okay, if you look at the formula, if you look at the formula, the first row, on the watch fine. On just watch the first row. You get PMS, you get Argo, petrol, diesel. The third column, watch the third column, the first side, waiting they just read waiting the first row.
Okay. The first row, the third column.
Just watch it. No, yeah, the third column.
Kerosene.
Yeah, that kerosene will call and jet A1 and plane that they use now almost ready.
I think it's not too clear. Now 7.
No, it
is not too clear.
700 and something. Okay, then what's the last
718.
Good, God bless you. So watch for petrol and diesel. That way say I go na PMS na petrol. AGO,
okay, so petrol na 636.40.
Good.
Diesel na 626.
Then Akola Malanko. So almost for kerosene again, he says 7 almost. No, so
718.
Good. I think none of us don't go detail with me with this. Now look at the last part, the last row. That one when name bold. Watch her now. Let's see.
Under the same fuel oil. And actually clear better for last year.
No, it clear CBP. Look on a PMS, on a petrol. Look the last row. It ain't bold. Now the retail, now the pump price down there. Just watch. Let's see.
Right down.
Good.
Okay. All right. Right down for the petrol. Na 28.50.
Good for diesel.
And 28.50.
For kerosene.
26.76.
So does it make sense to you? No, not go to that fuel oil. Then enter my machine. They no go there. No waste it because of time. So tell me too. You don't go buy this product 700. They can make a 26. They go buy the other product 600. They make a 26, 28. Does
okay,
that
now me self understand. So in actual sense, then buy the kerosene dear. Then buy
Why
there,
is
then
there?
can sell them cheap,
You
like 2
know
leon
why?
below the belt, and then buy
Exactly.
the petrol and the diesel cheap, then sell them there.
Good. God bless you. No
Okay.
media no go inside this. I think you know the first person we don't go.
So
So you see
now you
how
just
you
make
know
I
why they put
understand
up.
them. Thank you.
So look at item 21. I didn't scatter this formula for now. No worry. Look at item 21.
Yes.
Secretary 21.
Excise
Check 21.
duty and litter.
Good. Yes.
And they
Excise
add
duty, by
5
the way.
leon per petrol.
Yes.
Just hold on.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, quick. 5 leon per petrol, 5 leon per diesel, 2
Mm.
leon per kerosene.
Does that make sense to you?
Well,
You know why?
uh,
Because now I want so me antina salama bolontogo understand. So what it is they tell you say the man they put more tax per the petrol and diesel when all man they use.
so
Then they put
if I
less
can get
tax
unclear,
per the
Edmond,
kerosene.
if I get unclear, in other words, the petrol price no go up, but now they own excise, they own tax where they add now make it don't go up.
Exactly. So which I be
Okay.
they expect them for do? The excise duty on petrol and diesel, they don't keep at 2.5. So the price go still the outside and this so because not for just come back go but also give a solution. I'm a financial engineer. So what did they do? That same excise duty when they put so for 2 leons for kerosene, you they make like 3 leons for petrol and diesel, no make them 5. If I small, you they begin whole house for small. Then you fair you wait now like Venezuela, like we don't take over Venezuela. They feel the good on money all market. And they go down so they introduce you taxes and then you put the price because that force is so it not constant too. It can go up, it can down. Now the plan, now the cost of the product. So now 2 things they drive them. That thing they so now what's the IMF they force them for do now that excise duty now they which day now they all this game don't play. But beaucoup economists they able see through. If I just they see figure, they don't understand. So I they make let people understand now.
Edmond, no, I know
Yes.
let you waste your energy right now. Lot them can book this, fine one. So we go able that thing that you go come on time we do fine one at a time where
No problem.
no pressing because myself don't get interest for understand this thing proper one, and I'm pretty sure a lot
Don't
of
worry,
people
they
don't
do it
get.
on my Facebook Live.
Okay, no problem. Then we can take them and come up again.
Yes, sure, no
We will
problem.
repost them. We will repost them.
So in short, me take away my parting points. There should be no need for like keke, bike, okada, transport between from Freetown to McKinney, Freetown to Bull, Pool to Pool, for go up. There should be no reason for like any price, any sea transport for like go up. So the government for whole land is constant because when the price go down, they'll not be meet that price. So I they call on the opposition, I they call on journalists. This supposed to be our message. And if possible, let government go back outside BD. Let call them back to a meeting. Because that meeting, then be TikTok meeting where President be all. A failed meeting, a crime scene. If I was the finance minister, I'd advise the president. Say, you know what? Then people also now more profits. Now look at we ourselves as a government. Now we the people they elect. We are duty bound for provide for law make things better for them, not to make it worse. So as it stands now, everything not come on at the hand. The oil market and they say don't vex. Bring your own tax. They say no, me not for increase my own profit. Now make the man pull out from 25, he can go 28. This not ever happen at the sector. That can increment, that jumbo increment day.
All right. Okay.
We've what we begin see this thing as Sierra Leone. Allah will take us it is suffer we all. Then it go better. We'll go hold this government accountable, my brother.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that so much, Edmond. I will actually look forward for you live. So we go repost and let people really understand. Let's come back to ESL Media One and waiting yourself one for Putin before you go. Oh, sorry, Media One. Sorry. SL Media One, you get me?
Loud and clear, loud and clear.
All right, so what do you want for left foot to before you go, please?
I they get you loud and clear.
Yeah, go ahead. What do you want left foot to before you go?
MBP, I they get you loud and clear.
Okay. All right. So I better ask what you are left before you go. What you are left
Firstly, ma commend Edmond Abu. And ma make can very clearly say for parliament, then get them procedures and proceedings. For whatever challenge you want to take, you get procedures. You get legal means in which way they take them. And as a party, that's why part of we recommendation and ways for challenge some of the irregularities there. Now that make we all meeting na party office yesterday press conference for address some of them challenges there when it comes to the petrol, you come to the census and other things them. And I want Edmond Abu himself, when they get this opportunity, always when we get them press conferences there for the attend so that we go able to abreast to the fact, waiting they come out, the challenges of the opposition, and for they see them and able to identify them so that we go able to catalog them well. So I want for this opportunity for extend invitation to them for going our program na Tuga Stadium on the 31st. And of course, I want to make them very clearly say the things the way Edmond Abu don highlight on the issue of this petroleum, not today no more it's happen, even the aviation fee, the tax where they increase to the aviation fee now pole to pole. For example, the people where they buy tickets na salon, the ticket where you they buy na salon, the percentage where they put, it's almost over 80% to the 100% fee where on the under the government eco-fi they go. So it don't make today, we don't lost so many investors them. So when it come to then taxes, their government always they carry it extraordinary amount to the people of the people of Sierra Leone. So it don't they get so many burden that we not even they get investors then. We don't even they get people where they fly from Freetown to other countries then rather than they use neighboring countries like Guinea. So when it comes to tax, this is very enormous and visible in different sectors them. So it's just good that Edmond Abu he mostly concentrate when he look at the top up and the field. I want to encourage him and encourage other people and just as we they talk and so as opposition we they try our best. But I want to encourage other civil society activists them when na patriotic Sierra Leoneans them for always stand in line with the laws of Sierra Leone, the constitution of Sierra Leone, uphold democracy and the rights of the people, like way Edmond Abu they do and so. We need to put them measures there. As opposition alone, we can't fight for succeed without their own support and help. And we fight not for the opposition, we fight for the people of Sierra Leone, which is our right as a progressive opposition. So in this regard, we will continue for make them things they are known. We will continue for measure them things there. We will continue for outline them things there. We will continue for blow up them things there. We will continue for put the government on their toes that the things the way they do them bad, then prices the way they increase. Now prices the way they affect the livelihood of citizens of Sierra Leone. Now prices the way they affect the market of Sierra Leone. So we will continue for measure them and we don't put them just like way Edmond Abu talk we they measure them now press conferences every month. Just that Enoch can get the opportunity sometimes for follow we press conferences them or for go to party headquarters in which it is open for everybody for go and listen to the message of the party. So we gotta go make them loudly na Tuga Mini Stadium. So I want to extend invitation to them for go there and every citizen that the issues that will address them and as opposition will prepare we set for make government na the Republic of Sierra Leone. And I'm pretty sure say 2028 the APC under the dynamic leadership of CEO Honorable Minkalu Mansare, Ambassador OF and Saner, Lawyer Lansana Dumbuya and the rest, and we grassroots, we they make the next government na the Republic of Sierra Leone. Nothing is stand we and we'll make it democratically. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. And SL Media One for where you take your time for joining me inside the program this morning.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you and God bless you. All right, so we can quickly for wrap up with Edmond. Edmond, what you want for left with me quickly before you take your leave, please?
SL Media One
go now, no
talk
problem.
about SL Media One talk about Minkalu. Minkalu na mibra. I want to extend me. I dey pray God, let God bring him back on my foot. This is one of my main where they say bra na my main bra. You know me, I got man all over the country. I got man in IPC, SLPP. What I say, friend, this is a man I respect. In fact, today they give me that flag behind me, they go APC. They declare for APC. So I want to pray, let God give him good. Let God bring and come back for me. He's sick. Let God make it well. prayers because anytime I
Amen.
remember Minkailu Mansare, the cooperative chairman, I dey feel bad and I dey pray to God, be you Muslim, be you Christian, this man a good man. Yeah, let God make a comeback now in foot. Well, President Bio, the thing is
Amen.
clear. You know, a clear Sembe Pierre. This thing not come on and they get for Africa, no get for it, mama. And if you not be ever take this thing serious, you go begin to take it serious. This is not about we are. This is not about Edmond Abu or Media One. This borders on even President Bio in Fambule. But sadly, we get money within the government where they don't understand. Then totally cut up. I mean, then disconnect to the plight of the people. So me they call on the president that if he listen by force, if he choose up for listing, would they put on a legacy that is one of the failed presidents where he come for this sector. And that the meeting will go hold, I continue for say this, that meeting no benefit nobody. And no benefit nobody. It was a crime scene. Because if me na president, me na finance minister, go all meeting, all marketers now make things better, not to for make it worse. Sometimes not be no say the thing they make worse, where it don't get worse than President Bill. So if you will call the meeting back, call them back for meeting and see what everything go open. Thank you very much, Sembe Pierre, and I think say I will continue for engagement. Thank you very much, my brother.
All right, thank you, Edmond. Thank you. God bless you and get yourself a very, very good day. Well, family member, now so we end the show for today. One for appreciate we producer we make we get this program today, and to una all we actually don't support this program. We to like, una share, una comment. We appreciate una, and you will just come and just view. Appreciate una also much. Until then, we'll go meet again. You know, one for say thank you very much. God bless you. Continue scale you way we call we hard, and again, never and never again. Bye bye.
Never live it. They chop the hands of babies before they learn to crawl. Pull unborn lives from their mothers. Let blood answer the call.